Hi, I'm Peter Nixon for a Dialogue Minute here at the Potential Dialogue Studio in Hong Kong, overlooking the beautiful South China Sea. And this tactic, the last on our list for relationship-oriented tactics, is probably the tactic that I would put at the top of the list for every negotiator. And it is to have compassion for the other side. And, this reminds me, I met with the beautiful Emiko Okada-san, a Hiroshima bomb survivor in Japan. And she survived the blast and went on to live a full and happy life, despite the fact that she lost all of her parents, her siblings, and a lot of her school friends, and lived her entire life with shrapnel in her body from that blast. And when I met with her in Hiroshima, I told her that I work in negotiation. And I asked her if there's anything that she would like to teach the world that I could share. And she said, yes, there's one thing that people should do is that they should trust each other. And I said, trust each other? Do you know what it's like negotiating in Asia? If you trust them, they're going to steal the shirt off your back. And she laughed. She knows. But she also knows that it's this lack of trust which causes the distrust. And once we don't trust each other, then terrible things happen. And she's a survivor of terrible things having happened. I won't go into the debate, right or wrong, about that particular incident. The point here is compassion. Now, if you can find compassion for the other person across the table, you can start to understand where trust went wrong between you, or where trust could start to build between you. And it's that compassion that is so important. In my experience, we all need to find compassion for each other. Very seldom are people acting in corrupt ways. Most commonly, people are doing their best. They're doing what they've been told to do. They are doing it the only way they ever knew how to do it, and they don't know a better way. Training is what's needed. Good leadership, good management, and training, helping people achieve optimal outcomes through dialogue and negotiation. It all starts with compassion for yourself and for the other people in this negotiation. So I leave you with that tactic to ponder as we find so much conflict in the world and so little compassion expressed for people on other sides of the fence from all of these different topics that we're currently fighting about worldwide. There's only one way forward, and thank you, Emiko Okada-san, for your suggestion. We should learn to trust each other, and that trust, in my experience, comes from compassion. I'm Peter Nixon for a Dialogue Minute. Remember, the solution's in the dialogue.